Oh my gosh, well, it all started back 2011 when I was a teacher. I loved every single second of it, but the impact that I was making in the classroom, I just knew that there was something more. I've always had this feeling of there's something more, there's something more. My dream was, instead of impacting 20 kids in a classroom, I would just impact an entire school, right? That sounds like great impact. So went back to school, got a master's degree right away. I was like, there's something more, there's something more, there's something more. Again, the whole time I kept telling my husband, there's something more. And I couldn't put my finger on it. Principal didn't feel big enough. Superintendent didn't feel big enough. Nothing felt like, gave me that feeling in my core that like this was what it was going to be. So I met a friend and I asked her what she does for a living. And she goes, well, I'm an entrepreneur. And I was so embarrassed that I didn't even know what that word meant, that I got in the car and I Googled entrepreneur, like O-N-T-R-A, like no idea how to spell it. I just Googled entrepreneur. And I was like, wait, that sounds like a lot of fun. Like I want to start my own business. So I started my own business. I started helping women. I saw so many women kept coming to me for help. At the gym, they'd be like, how are you losing weight? How are you so happy? How do you look so good in your body? And I just started helping them. And I built a beautifully successful nutrition coaching business. Then I still got that feeling that there was something more. I left teaching in 2019 and I had that feeling that there was something more. And it wasn't until I found what I do now that I realized that this was more. Now I get to help women not only have the business of their dreams, but also live the life of their dreams and make a lot of money doing it because it gets to be fun. You know, my relationship with money, I always came from lack. I never had enough. And so when I first became an entrepreneur, the aspect that I could literally make as much money as I dreamed of, that was like real freedom. I was like, oh my gosh, the power that I felt in that. But if we make money coming from a place of lack, we're not gonna keep the money very long. So I started from the very beginning. I realized that making money was not a result of what I did, it was a result of who I was. And if my relationship with money wasn't strong and my relationship with debt wasn't strong, if I didn't have the strongest, most best relationship with money, there's no way that I was gonna be able to be a wealthy woman. And I didn't start this business to just make a lot of money. I started this business to be a wealthy woman. And I started this business to change the generational futures of my family and so many other women's families. So now I get to help women do just that, become magnets for money, all by changing the inside world so they too can live the life that they desire, become a wealthy woman, and change the generational futures to come. And by doing what we love, we literally get to live a life of freedom. But the most amazing thing is once we're free, we get to set others free. We get to set our spouses free. We get to set our family free. We get to set women who work on our team free. This is not only about becoming a wealthy woman, this is about the freedom that we get to experience and the freedom that everyone around us gets to have as well. When women have businesses, they literally change the world. We impact not only one person, but the ripple effect to the generations is just profound. We literally change the world when women make a lot of money. And the thing with this is that there's a lot of old paradigms that don't allow women to be wealthy. There's a lot of old paradigms that the men have the money and the women stay home. And as women running heart-led businesses, we literally get to change the worldly dynamics. We get to shift the paradigm. And the result is really beautiful. We live happy, we live free, we live abundant. We're able to experience the things that we never were able to experience. We're able to impact the world in such a greater way. But don't get me wrong, like this gets to be fun, and it should be fun. The great, amazing thing is that we're building empires. We're becoming CEOs and we're building empires that are changing the world. It should be fun, and we get to do it our own way. Your personality, your energy, the things that you love, the things that you love to do, the person that you love to be, like it gets to be aligned and we get to do it our way. And only when that happens, we can have fun doing it, because what's the point in changing the world and becoming a wealthy woman if we can't have fun while we do it?